50-50 for sparkles.
Why
Because
Hanya?
even though
The thing
Hanya
is, what
came...
you gotta understand with Red Thunder King and why they are the best Honkai Star Rail YouTuber of time is this guy. He uploads like a video every day, sometimes 2 a day. Like, I'm just wondering how he comes up with these ideas. Let's just see. One thing Acheron will never beat Jing Yuan in. Yeah, that's a good clickbait. Why pull Acheron when you can use Jing Yuan?
Well, funny thing is, this video right here kind of clickbait with the title, but this title isn't actually clickbait though. So if you click this video, that means 2 things. 1, you're King, you want to enjoy it and like seeing videos on Jing Yuan. Or 2, you pulled Jing Yuan, kind of got disappointed and started looking up builds and seeing how you can improve your Jing Yuan. Or the third hidden option that you just clicked on the video because you saw Rika the PFP, so maybe. And basically what we're gonna be doing today, are we talking about one of the biggest problems I see players do with their Jing Yuan build. And I also want to give some advice and tips how I play my Jing Yuan and how I make him work. Like, I remember a week ago I made a video showing off my Jing Yuan team and how I showed it possible to get good clear times in MOC with Jing Yuan. And honestly, a lot of people kind of impressed that I was able to get Jing Yuan to hit that much damage. And then the day after that, I show how Jing Yuan is like the best character to use in pure fiction if there's enemies that are weak to electric. So I think everyone knows when Jing Yuan came out he was strong, but later on when Kafka came out, people started to notice the problem more and more, right? That basically too much of Jing Yuan damage was from lightning node follow attack, or that he feels clunky to play, or the fact that if he gets CC, lightning node doesn't activate, which is still BS, and how his ultimate and skill doesn't really do that much damage, only there to build up stacks for lightning lord. I want to touch on these things really quickly. Like, obviously it's an L if Jing Yuan gets CC, lightning node doesn't activate, but that problem basically gets fixed once you have Fusion, the Watch out, Ho-Ho, where basically make that problem non-existent. And then when you go back to the mid Yuan days when like people saying like his skill and ultimate does like no damage, and people were saying why does Jing Yuan have to be so dependent on lightning node? But the thing about that, the fact that there's nothing wrong with his damage, the problem is there was nowhere to use it. There wasn't really a Jing Yuan problem, there was more like an erudition problem unless you like Ching Shui. Because the skill and ultimate actually has good scaling if there's 4 to 5 enemies on the field. Because look at the pure fiction when I used Jing Yuan skill. Because when you're in an area where you fight 4 to 5 enemies, you actually see the skill and ultimate actually doing pretty good damage. Like when the time you was called mid Yuan, there was like nowhere to use Jing Yuan because we were like in the destruction meta. And then the final problem, like I see a big mistake people do with Jing Yuan, right? And this have to do with like Jing Yuan last problem, how he feels clunky to play, and how for some people it can be a real burden or pain in the ass to really get lightning lord uptime to get like the full 10 stacks of lightning lord. Because for one, their Jing Yuan just suck. But in reality, Jing Yuan is like one of the hardest DPS characters to build. Because I think everyone knows the pain of building a DPS character up because you need speed, crit damage, attack. And you know how RNG is a bitch sometimes, how it kind of can just bend you over and fuck you and not even have the courtesy to take you out for dinner at least, like damn. But like there's some DPS characters like Jing Lu who will get like so much stats, she get like crit damage, speed. And with my crappy relic, my Jing Lu still look freaking broken. Or the character you don't really have good relics on, like Blade trying to get like 134 speed on your Blade because it's like a pain in the ass sometimes for how slow Blade is. But you still perform pretty decently even if you have like a slower Blade. Like if your Jing Yuan not built properly, you are gonna feel that. Because you need to give Jing Yuan as much things that you can so you can build up stack for lightning lord. And if you don't have Jing Yuan built properly with like 134 speed or don't have characters that can advance him forward, like yeah, he gonna feel kind of clunky to play because you don't have him built properly and you feel worse with your relic quality. So how do we fix this problem? One really good thing about Jing Yuan is the fact that he gets so much crit rate, we can always go with like a crit damage body piece. And there are generally 2 ways you can build your Jing Yuan. The balance stats, where you basically have an all around good ratio, good crit rate, good crit damage, good speed and attack. Or the one where you're kind of unlucky to get speed, but you use character to boost up the speed or advance it to turn forward. Units like Asta, Hanya, Ruan Mei, or character that can advance you forward like Sparkles. They basically act like a built-in speed boost. So you don't really need to worry about too much speed, and you can really focus on Jing Yuan crit to crit damage ratio. Like, let's look up my Jing Yuan build. So as you see on the screen, I have 60 crit rate to a 200 crit damage ratio, but with Jing Yuan passive give me 10 crit rate when I use his skill, and with Fushan crit rate buff, I'm basically around 80% crit rate. And also I have the 4-star Ruan Mei Lycone, which makes it to where if I get a KO with Jing Yuan, I get 30% crit rate, and you can always get that with Jing Yuan in Pure Fiction in a fair amount of times in MOC. And at the time before I got sparkled, I was using Honkai, and basically Jing Yuan would always get enough his turns, and like always had like 10 or 8 stacks. But also if you're using like the balanced Jing Yuan, you can go like Jing Yuan Yukong or Jing Yuan Ruan Mei. If you already have Jing Yuan speed and you would like the crit damage or the damage bonus both those units give, you can run that instead. Or of course any nihility cracks that you want that can decrease defense. Like, it all depends to make your Jing Yuan feel more better to play. What do you need more damage bonus, more crit damage, or more speed? So like if you need more speed, you know, like Asta, Ruan Mei will get a lot of value if you need the speed for Jing Yuan. And over time, Jing Yuan unironically keep getting better and better and better. In MOC, Jing Yuan can get the job done. I can still get good clear times, but in Pure Fiction, goddamn, Jing Yuan is freaking insane if the enemies are weak to electric. Like, by far, Jing Yuan like the best electro DPS for Pure Fiction because it takes advantage of Jing Yuan full kit. It's like the same thing with like Herta and Himeko. They get like so much value because for one, they just know way to use them, but with Pure Fiction, Jing Yuan feels so insanely powerful. Like, even if Akron comes and power creep Jing Yuan MOC and take the place as the best electro DPS in MOC, I don't think Akron will be a very good DPS to use in Pure Fiction, especially if she depends on having the enemies apply with debuffs, assuming if she uses that new 4-piece set. Like, even though Akron and Kafka will beat out Jing Yuan in MOC, nothing will change for Jing Yuan because for one, he can still clear MOC comfortably, and in Pure Fiction, he's like the best electro DPS to use in Pure Fiction. And with Sparkle in the game, Jing Yuan is now freaking broken now. But you kinda need to build him properly and get a team around him and he'll work. You just need to go through the trouble of building him up properly and he can just get the job done. Like, honestly, I love Jing Yuan to death. He's like one of my favorite DPS characters. That's why I'm just a Sayu sim. But hey, that's just an opinion. My opinion. And yeah, that's about it, because with all that said, I think that's everything I want to talk about for today's video. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure. And let me know what I should do next because I respond to all my comments. And let me know what you guys think. You agree with me or disagree? Let me know down below, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna kill you. Meh. I probably might kill you, but at the same time, still comment and wait, cut a lot of stuff. But anyway, final thoughts is, yeah, Jing Yuan is definitely back in the meta, especially in Pure Fiction. MOC, he can still get the job done, even if he get power creep again. This is still an easy and casual game. You can pretty much use whoever the hell you want. And me personally, I'll keep using my King Yuan because for one, I love him to death and he's like my favorite male character. Sayu for life. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post daily videos every single day. And follow me on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it. And join my Discord server and be a part of my community because it'll make me a happy boy for sure. And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.
This is his own. Honestly, instead of hiring a Fiverr person, I can hire Red Thunder King to do montages, right? What are we watching? We're watching my new editor. You know what Red Thunder King won it for his editing? He literally just won it a monthly pass. That's all he asked for. And his editing, I mean, if you saw the video he edited for me, that took 12 times as long. That took probably 15 times as long as whatever the fuck Goose has sent me.